Hi, okay, I have another Beatles vinyl update. Some of this stuff's been sitting around a while, trying to get a couple more albums together so that I could actually have enough to make a video. Different stuff here. Before I get to the vinyl, I'm going to show something that I got at the flea market. It's a magazine, Hit Parader from 1970, John and Yoko interview in London. And I just really like the cover, and I never read the interview yet. It should be pretty good. I always like this look when John and Yoko, after having their long hair at the Bedding for Peace, finally decided that they were going to cut it off for the new decade. Okay, let's get right to the gold first, I think, here. This is Japanese mono Help album. And what is special about it is, I already took the record out. It's a second attempt video, to be honest with you. That's why it's already out. I screwed up the last video. It is on red vinyl, red wax. This is adding to the collection. I've got quite a few Japanese records on red wax now. I have Please Please Me with the Beatles. Now I have Help. And I've got one more of these red wax items to show. What album will it be? It's Beatles for Sale from Japan on the mono. And this does not have a gatefold to it. Instead of having a gatefold, actually has an insert. The paper insert has, everything that's on the usual album in the UK. Except you got, lyrics here inside. And of course, the record for this too, same as the Help album, red wax. So the red wax collection is really coming along. Okay, next item I have here is a bootleg called Buried Treasure. It's got a nice cover. This is an album that I picked up. Well, besides the fact that I like to collect bootlegs with different interesting covers, this is another one of those albums that I had in the old record collection I used to talk about when I collected Beatles originally before I sold it. And I was able to acquire it back again. It's a double album set, 2 LPs, and there's really, again, side 1 and side 2 here are BBC sessions. When before you could get them released, you got them here. Now they're released. Side 2 has the Murray the K fan club message, which is a 45. Well, I think it plays on 33. Come to think of it, but it's a 7-inch record. The tour with in the U.S. with Murray the K interviewing the Beatles and stuff. So it's on here, and you got some of the Melbourne, Australia 1964 concert, which I have elsewhere. I have a whole album just devoted to that. Okay, here's an interesting item, and I'll tell you why I think it's interesting. This is the Beatles Help, another bootleg, and this is one of those paper covers glued on here. It says right here, 1975, this bootleg came out. It's a 2-record set, and what it consists of is the entire audio from the movie. So you got the entire movie Help on record here. Dialogue, music, soundtrack, everything. And what's interesting about it, I haven't played it yet, but I'm pretty sure, since this is 1975, you're going to get the real soundtrack. And what I mean by that is, especially on the song Help. Originally the song Help, as appearing in the movie Help, was the single version where John sings "And Now These Days Are Gone," and it's a little different version. That's been replaced forevermore in the ages of video and VHS and DVD. They've replaced it with the other version, the more popular version of Help, the album version, that is now a mainstay for the film. But this has the way it originally was presented. You can't get it that way anymore. But this is something that I will actually play. I love the movie Help, and I could see myself being on this computer and spinning the records and listening to the whole movie while I'm on here. Now, where do you go from there? When you had a Help album, can you Can you top that? Well, I don't know if this is topping it, but I also found this right around the same time at a different store. 2-record set of Magical Mystery Tour. Same deal. It's got the entire Magical Mystery Tour movie on here, which I don't think translates as well listening to it all on a record, you know, as it does, or the movie Help. You can probably enjoy that more, but still, as a collectible piece in the collection, that's mainly why I have it. Okay, next album up. This is another album I had in my old Beatles collection and got it back again. Beatles Greatest Hits Volume 2. It's an Australian release. Back cover. And this one is on an orange Parlophone label. Stereo record. Okay, only one item left. Probably could wait a little longer, maybe in the future, for showing updates. Let me know in the comments if you'd rather me wait till I have a lot more records instead of doing short ones at a time. This is Shaved Fish, John Lennon, but it is a stereo, which basically means this is a Mexican album. So it's a Mexican import. Cost me $5. And already you can feel the texture on here is a lot harder than the one we're used to. Inside, the back is a little darker. The red is more of a brownish red than a bright red as it is on the US one that we know. And, you know, the apple looks a little different as the back. Well, again, I don't know how much you can see through the video. I always say that. But it is different looking. Well, that's it. Dashed off another quick Beatles update. And as soon as I shut this camera off, I'm sure I'll find other records that I forgot to include here, as I always do. Later.